Yeah, man, it's the only DJ Chase, man, the pregame party in this podcast right here on WDJC DB, DJ Chase Radio, DJ Chase Podcast, iHeartRadio, Spotify Podcast, and Apple Podcast, DJChaseRadio.com. But enough of that, man. We got the one half of the dynamic duo, Tay, from the Jersey group TayNZae. How you doing, mama?
You already know we outside with DJ Chase. What's poppin'?
Ain't nothing. Chill, you see, I just took my hair out, about to get it done tomorrow. So rocking the fur right now. Yeah, for sure. Now, well, first of all, how you feeling today?
I'm always feeling great. You already know, blessed and highly favored.
For sure. All right, so I wanted the people to kind of, there's not a lot about you online. Excuse me. So I want to kind of get into, Jersey City and just, where you from and all of the goodness. Like, so first of all, you are from Jersey City, correct? Or
yes, born and raised.
Born and raised in Jersey City. Copy.
Yeah.
So how did Jersey City affect you? Because you got Newark, you got Patterson, you got Trenton, you got the good places. So how did going up in Jersey City affect you?
I mean, Jersey City is like a roller coaster. You got young people dying for nothing. You got people going up, getting out of here. This year it's TayNZae year. We up out of here.
Yeah.
But Jersey City is, I want to say, it's not a great place, but you can make something out of it if you're something. If anybody can really get out of here if you want to get out of here. It's not. It's not really like an option, but I mean, if you really want to get out of here, you can, and that's the goal for this year.
For sure. Now, how did growing up in Jersey City, like this? I love Jersey. You can see I'm always out there. You see my locations. I'm always in Jersey. So one of my favorite things to do in Jersey is go bowling. I always go bowling out there. What do you?
Bowling is lit.
Yeah, that's where I always go. What do you like doing in Jersey? You like skating? You like roller skating or bowling? What you like doing?
I mean, I like to skate because I am a good skater. I'm not one of
Jersey people skaters. Jersey people skaters.
In bowling, I'm telling you, I'm gonna give it to Zay. He does have the better half in bowling because he got this little technique he do when he bowl, and he get like a strike every time.
Yeah, it spins.
Like a little spin, like little spin little thing. But I mean, I do have my good days in bowling. He do have his bad days, but skating is definitely my specialty.
Got you. And who did you grow up listening to in Jersey? Like, Jersey, we got a lot of, you got Queen Latifah from the old school, you got Tretch, you got, a lot of dope Redman, you got Faith, you got the Jerseys, just where's that? Whitney Houston, Jersey.
Absolutely.
Who inspired you from Jersey?
Well, I'm gonna say, firstly, I'm gonna keep it honest. My mother and my father is fire MCs.
Okay.
I'm just telling you this. R.I.P. to my mom. She rests up. I know she's looking down.
I know how that goes.
He's a fire MC. My father is still alive. He right here right now. Actually,
yeah.
He's a fire MC. So me coming up, like I literally got that from, and of course the Queen. Queen Latifah. Even though MC Light, she not from here. I got a bunch of MCs I can name that inspired me, but mostly my mom and my dad, because I used to see them do this all the time. And I used to be like, yo, I want to be a rapper. And, it started since I was 5. I'm 23 this year, so I've been doing this for a minute. Yeah,
for sure. That's dope. Nah, that's really good. And who was your favorite, new artist? Like, you got Fetty Wap, you got Coily Ray, you got Al Bial. Jersey got a couple veterans. Unfortunately, Sue's from Jersey, right?
Yeah.
He's from Jersey too. Yeah, it's in Jersey. Yeah. So, who do you feel? Who's your favorite artist from Jersey right now?
I would say Albie for sure. Like he always, like me growing up, like I met him a few times. I was really in and out of the big rap game when I was really young, and now I'm getting back into it now that I'm really dedicated to it. But I would say Albie, like he really putting on for the city. I would say that's the only artist from Jersey City. And you got Little Dev, he's stupid fire, and then you got like the younger artists, like probably some people, Shauna, Max YB, they all doing their thing. It's a lot of artists out here that's doing their thing, and they do not get enough recognition for it.
Yeah.
So I could go on naming all these artists, but from Jersey City, it's just sad that we can't come together as a unit and make this bigger than what it is.
But you know how it is everywhere like that. Every city I go to, Philly. I mean, as you know, I'm always in Philly. The artists, they tell me the same thing. Dallas, they tell me the same thing. Everywhere,
but
everybody
tells me the same thing. Crazy though? Yeah. If you go from your city to another city, they're gonna give you way more love. When Jersey City, don't get me wrong, I love my city. They give us love. New Jersey, the state, they give us love.
Yeah.
Like we really tri-state, and we even bigger than tri-state, but I'm gonna say we went to Atlanta, and the love was just like, we superstars. Like, the most humblest way possible. They was like, oh my God. Like, it was not one person in that building in each event we went to that whole week that didn't say, oh, let me get your IG or y'all was fire. Like, in the most humblest way possible, that was the best feeling.
Because they manners, it's the manners. That's why they have more respect everywhere else. New York, you know how New York and Jersey, New York people are rude. Like,
very
New York niggas is rude as hell. So that's the thing, like, just OD rude. And let me ask you a question too. When you started to say, you know what, you wanted to pursue music, like, did you do it in school? Well, you said you've been doing it for a minute. Did you do it in school as well too, or no? Or you just like did it like after you after you got out of school? Excuse me.
So you know what's crazy? When I was in like elementary, like, I used to rap battle people at lunchtime because I had like, my dad used to help me a lot. I had so many raps in the back of my head, and I'm so good with remembering that I used to rap battle people my actual raps, but they wouldn't know because it's like, whoa, like, she really spitting bars and it's crazy. So when I got to like middle school, I was known as the girl that rap. When I got to, you know, high school, I was known that's Tay. You know, I was MC Words when I first started, but you know, they gave me this name Tay Love when I was in
What was your first name? What was your first name?
MC Words.
MC Words?
Yeah.
Got me.
Then I went to Words, and then I just cut the whole Words thing off, and then, you know, they gave me the name Tay Love, so I've been rocking with that ever since, you know.
Gotcha. Yeah. And now, like, once again, like I said, you TayNZae are dope. Actually, you know what's crazy? When I first saw you guys, when I first came out to Jersey to Dingbat, that's when I first saw you guys. I said that. I'm trying to find a footage. I had you dancing. You was killing it. And I'm like, yo, they dope. Like, I'm just sitting there looking. I always try to look for like different artists that I work with, that I could work with and stuff. Is that your brother or y'all just related?
Nah, that's my cousin, but everybody thinks we twins. I don't know why.
Yeah, copy. I just wanted to clear it up because people trying to, you know, people want to know these things, so they want to know. You know, what made you guys team up as a group as opposed to you doing solo?
Well, you know, we always grew up around each other. Like, our family always was around each other. Like, our family. So it was like, he moved right next to me, like literally house to house, 2009. And he was always singing in the choir, and I always been like a rapper. So when it came to it, like one day he just was washing dishes inside his house, and I'm like, yo, I already had a singer, but he was scared to do everything. Like, we get in front of a big crowd, and he'd freeze up, like not sing, not.
Oh, nah,
like,
you can't do that. Yeah.
I want you because your voice is good and you fire. So I'm like, yo, we can make this thing big. And like ever since then, we just been doing our little thing. But I'm gonna say, excuse me, when we first started, it was kind of rough because we was like on the old school swag. So when we came back and we gave them that, you know, love song swag with the Jersey mix, and then we added the drill, they like, oh my God, like this like puberty.
Yeah, for sure. We're gonna talk about that too. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. Copy. And you know, you guys, once again, you guys are a dope duo. I'm gonna give credit where credit is due. Now, I want to ask what's crazy is and what's unique about your group is that is a guy and a girl. Now, do you guys who writes who what? Like, you write the choruses, who writes the hooks, who writes the verses, who writes the choruses and the verses? Who does that?
So in the beginning, it was like I would help Zay with his stuff. Like, it would be a group thing, but we always feed into each other. So if I'm going first, he would like feed into me. So in the beginning, it was like I was majority rapping, but he was adding his, you know, 1-2. He always had his own little thing going on. But now it's like, if I give the vibe, he's gonna go off. But if I give the vibe, I'm gonna go off. We write our own separate stuff, but we give each other, you know, information to put in or stuff to put in when we need help. Like if we in like a middle of writer's block, you know, he say his thing, I say my thing. We mend it together, and then there's a bar. So
there you go.
That's
dope.
Do it now.
Yeah, that's dope. And who picks the beats? You pick the beats, or y'all collaborate on the beats? Like, y'all say, okay, who's like really in charge of the production sound, like picking the beats?
I would say like we collab on beats. We both sometimes he got some beats, sometimes I got some beats. You know, people send us beats or we get our beats made in whatever studio that we in. But majority of the time I would say it's both of us. We have to agree on the beat because it's like if he feel it and I don't feel it, it's gonna be like a longer time. Don't get me wrong, we can write to anything. But if he feels the beat and I don't feel the beat, I'm like, all right, give me time. But if we both feeling it, I say give us like 15, 20 minutes max and we got a fire rap team.
For sure. I like to hear that. And you know, you guys been all over the last couple months. Y'all been killing the shows. Like, y'all been doing your damn thing. Where's your favorite place to perform?
Atlanta. I told you that. Atlanta is like the love that we got in Atlanta. It was it was crazy. It's like we walked in the room and people like, oh, I seen y'all at the last show. It was fire. I was trying to get your information, but so many people was crowded, and I'm like, yo, take our information. And it's like people expect us to be like these bougie too, because it's like anywhere we go, we're gonna shut down the room. Like it's always gonna be, we get up to stage, everybody wanna in tune with us and stuff like that. They expect us to be like, you know, nonchalant and laid back, when we really just like, oh yeah, you know, chop it up with us. We'll get some. You could send us something and we'll do it for you. Like it's like we for the people. If you know.
There you go. That's the only way to be. And what do you like better? You like the stage better, or you like the studio better?
The stage or the stew.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say the stage and the stew give you two different feelings. Like the stew is like, I know I'm putting this down, it's about to be fire, I can't wait to hear it. But the stage is like where you give it your all and you like, alright, we about to go up here, we about to do this, we about to turn up, and then we gonna be back to normal when we get off the stage. So I would say it's two different feelings. I can't really like pick one, but if I had to pick, I would say the stage.
Got you. I love that. You know what's crazy? You actually one of the first artists to actually pick the stage. Most artists, they be like, oh, the studio. I'm like, okay, like, you know, but you one of the first ones to pick the stage, you know. Yeah. And I wanted to ask somebody who's from Jersey. Like I spoke to you know, my guy Rod Smokes. How do you feel about Drake and Beyonce like stealing Baltimore club music? I mean, Jersey club music, excuse me.
So I would say like, you know, I feel some type of way that they didn't bring Jersey collaborators in, like Jersey people. It's like they keep saying Philly and Baltimore. If you really, they want to say, oh, Rocky and Hips and Blickin' is two different things. It originated in Jersey.
Nah, like, that's all Jersey. We know what it is,
yeah, it's
different,
totally
different. Yeah, it's different, way different, yeah.
And it's like they don't want to give Jersey the credits for the stuff that they did, but you want to say Rocky and Hips and all that stuff that y'all doing, it's all the same thing. Y'all just add one extra move to make it look slightly different, but it's all the same.
Yeah, for sure. I know that, but because I'm traveling, so I know what's what. So I'm like, all right, they just stealing it, but they just like, you know, it is what it is. But you know, and you incorporate singing and a lot of singing into your music, like even on the Life of the Party, like and like this, the way you floated in the cadence of it. What made you start singing in music?
Well, you know what's crazy? That little bar right there, that was actually a line, but I messed up. And when I was in the studio, he said, no, leave that. And he drug it and made it something totally different. Sito on the beat, he's fired. He drug it and made it something totally different. And I'm just like, that's actually fire. Like I had a couple more bars to go, but I was like, where he left it at is perfect. And it now, like when people hear it, it's like when that beat drops and they go, it's like everybody just like, whoa.
Yeah, I just played it. Yeah, I just played it on Thursday. They was going crazy for it. The young boys started dancing to it. I'm like, this is crazy. Like, so I was playing on Thursday. Yeah, so I just played it. Yeah.
That's fire.
Yeah. Now, Life of the Party, November 4th, the banger record, man. How did that record come about? Like, what made y'all just pick that beat of all beats? Like, you know, it's very vibrant. It's different than your normal stuff. What made you pick that one?
Yeah, so we started doing Jersey Club, probably like in the beginning of the year, we started in Jersey Club. We got a lot of, you know, feedback from it. We did Know My Name first, you know, and Know My Name just really turned up, you know. It's like everybody can relate to it. Like, they're going to know my name. Like, of course, it's valid. So once we got into that lane, everybody started seeing like, oh, they don't just do club. They don't just do drill. They don't just do love songs. Like, they do it all. So it was like, we went to Sito on the beat. Like, we had a little thing with him. Like, we went on live and we had to get 2 beats from him or whatever. So that's how we started dealing with him. And once he, like, played us the beat, it was like, we both looked at each other like, oh, this is the beat. And it's like, he came up with his hook, like, literally less than 10 minutes. And then as soon as I started writing, I'm like, all right, I'm done. I'm ready to go in. And when I put it down, it was like, everybody in the studio was like, yo, y'all just bodied this. Like, you came delivered, and now it's all one, just a banger.
For sure, man. And you know, like I said, the video, I just got the sneak peek of the video. I seen a little sneak peek of it. It's definitely a fun video. You know, what else y'all, what we looking to do with that song? What we doing on Life of the Party? You was on Charlemagne, his show, you open up for him, you coming back on Charlemagne's show. How you taking all of this in? How you taking all the success in?
So it's right now, like I said, I'm blessed and highly favored. Like, I'm appreciative for my team. I'm appreciative for, Zay, me, us doing this thing for as long as we've been doing it. Life of the Party, I feel like this is gonna be the record that's gonna send us somewhere else, even though we literally at the door ready to kick it down. I feel like this is the record that's going to change everything around, because not only is it, you can relate to it, it's flavorful, and you can dance to it. You could play this anywhere if you want to take it.
For sure. I'm actually gonna play it in Boston. When I go to Boston this weekend, I'm gonna play it up there. So
fire.
Yeah, I'm gonna play it up there. Yeah. And but before we get out of here, the unreleased track "Roof," I was getting some sneak behind the scenes music. Now that's different. That's a totally different sound. I'm sitting and listening to it just now, and I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Like, it's drill and Jersey Club mixed together. How did that? First of all, what made that happen? Like Jersey Club and drill.
So another Cito on the beat.
Yeah.
Like I said, he's fire. Shout out to Cito on the beat.
He's from Jersey?
Huh?
So he's from Jersey?
I believe he is from Jersey. Yeah, I believe he is from Jersey.
Okay, copy.
Actually, the day that we got the Roof beat, we got another beat that we're gonna be doing probably sometime. We got a lot of songs that we need to put out, but we got another beat that same day, and I had writer's block. So I really couldn't get into it. So Zay went down and he put that down, and I'm like, all right, I'll match your energy. So, he came in, barking. So once I came back to the studio that next week, and I'm like, all right, now it's my time. And when I put that down, it was just like, I just matched his energy. Like, we just turned up all the way, and I was like, this is going to be the second song we wild out to.
There you go. And one of my last questions is this, all the success that you've had, you're a young buck in the game. 23 is a baby to me. Yes. What has been one thing in your career that you felt has been the most difficult thing thus far?
I mean, I want to say, like, having all of this and, like, in my journey, having all of this attention and all the good stuff that's come to us, the blessings and us doing shows and all of that, like, the one true thing that I'm genuinely missing, like, in my heart, I would say is my mother. Like, I will feel complete if I had her, but now it's like life is so great. It's like I feel amazing. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, I'm blessed and highly favored. I'm grateful for my team, everybody that's been doing this with us, you so far, But I'm really truly missing something in my heart. It's not just, the music thing and all of that. Like, she was like one of my number one fans, and it's just like me going so far and all of this happening. I wish I could just turn to her and be like, this is your baby, this is what I'm doing. But I know she looking down, and I know she, proud of me and all the steps and ventures that I'm on.
There you go. That's how you gotta look at it. That's how you gotta look at it. And my very, very last question is, a lot of people gonna look up to you one day. They're gonna be like, yo, Tay, how do you do it? What advice do you have for me? What is one piece of advice that you have for anybody getting into the music business?
I would just say, like, if a person don't like your music, don't listen to them. You got your own craft, you got your own mind, you got your own way. Don't never jump on somebody else's wave to make another person happy. If the music is good to you, it's great to everybody else. If somebody don't like it, then that's just another flaw and another person in your ear trying to bring you down. Be you and give it your all. That's all I gotta say. There you go. Tay from TayNZae. Thank you so much, Mama. Know, gang. Where can they find you on that social media? Tay Machiavelli. We gonna get to just say Tay soon. But what's good? So people can find you. Where can they find you? You can find me on Instagram at Tay Machiavelli, TAYY_Machiavelli on Instagram. You already know. You can find me on Facebook at Tay Love, and you already know SoundCloud, TayNZae. There you go. That Life of the Party dropping November 4th, right? November 4th, but the video is dropping tomorrow. Everybody make sure y'all tune, man. There you go. And when you got any shows coming up, what's up? I mean, we got a lot of shows coming up. If you on the TayNZae page, make sure you follow TayNZae first of all. TayNZae. Follow TayNZae, because you're gonna know everything that's going down, all the magic that's happening from there. Yeah, there you have it, man. It's Tay, one half of Jersey's own TayNZae, man. DJ Chase, thank you for coming on the podcast. We're gonna get Zay up next. We know this, man. DJ Chase, the pregame party Miss podcast, right here on WDJC DB, DJ Chase Radio, DJChase.net, Spotify podcast, Apple podcast, and YouTube DJ Chase TV. Yeah. DJ Chase TV. It's official.